What's up, guys? I think I found the next Jito airdrop, and bear with me, I'm gonna show you some stats, and I do think we might receive a crazy airdrop from this project. This is Aevo, which is a trading platform. So basically you can take some perps trading, you can also trade some tokens that are not out. So we have Jupiter, we have Blast, or you can also trade some options. But let's go into the metrics. So right now they have only 28,000 unique users, which is pretty crazy because this is a rebrand of the project of Ribbon Finance. If we check the market cap of Ribbon Finance, currently it is almost at $300 million. They already confirmed that they will be doing a swap 1-to-1. So if you're holding some Ribbon token, you will be able to swap it 1-to-1 to the Aevo token. From the information that I have, it looks like we might receive the airdrop by January or February. And by the way, this is a confirmed airdrop. If we check here, it says up to 16% for Aevo for incentive, which says airdrops included. So we will be receiving an airdrop for this project. They also mentioned that they will be taking a snapshot in the future for early adopters. That was just 9 days ago. So for me, I do think we still have the option to get involved with the project. So let me go ahead and show you how it works. You will need to deposit some funds since it is a trading platform. You do have the option to choose from Optimism, Arbitrum, or Ethereum. I would skip Ethereum because it is a little bit expensive, but you can use Optimism or Arbitrum. I have used Arbitrum and Optimism. Both of them works pretty good. Once you do add your funds, by the way, you will need some USDCE. So if I click on deposit, you will see that it says USDCE. That is the only coin that you can deposit. And also it takes around 5 minutes for you to receive your funds in the platform. And there is a depositing fee, which is around $3. So what I recommend is that if you do add some funds, at least try to farm this project for a week. So don't go there and add some funds and then after a few hours remove your funds. Get involved with it, leave your funds there, take a few trades, obviously after reviewing the platform and making sure that you do want to use it, but at least you can work a little bit with the depositing fee. Because if you're adding some funds and then removing it and then adding it again, those $3 can actually build up a little bit quick. What I also like to do is if I need USDCE, I would be using Jumper since it is tokenless. So that is a DEX aggregator coming from LeFi. So LeFi is tokenless. So hopefully in the future, we might receive an airdrop. So just a quick tip that if you do need USDCE, you can use Jumper. If not, you can actually go with 1inch, SushiSwap or anything else. But obviously there is no airdrop for these DEXs. So just a quick tip right there. So let's go ahead and show you guys the process. Once you deposit your funds, which I already have some funds, I would go to trading. We have perps, which is ETH USD. I'm gonna take just a normal position, 0.3. I'm gonna open. By the way, I opened my position at market just because I want to get hit so I can show you guys the process. But for you, since you have time, go ahead and use the limit so you can add your price and then get a better pricing. Once you're here, you can also add the TP or stop loss, obviously, and you can also close your trade right here. My goal is not to make money from these trades. I'm just trying to add as much volume as possible. So you guys know that I do have a tracker, a spreadsheet. Usually it is in the description. So you can click on it if you're using it or if you're using anything else. What I like to do is just calculate this. So I have $675 if I take maybe 10 trades. So in total, I should have around 6K in volume. My goal usually with these platforms is around 10K. Then I try to move it to maybe 25K, but at least 1K, then 10K, then 25K. And also adding as much transaction as possible and also days. So I'm not gonna be here just taking a lot of transactions and then never coming back to it. So that's why I mentioned before, maybe using it for a whole week and then taking 1, 2, maybe 4 transactions, just waiting a little bit. Don't go crazy with the leverage because you're just trying to add some volume. And then that's it. After a week, you should be done. You can even maybe leave like 25% of your funds so you can continue to take smaller position. By the way, there's also the option for you to deposit into the AEUSD. But currently, unfortunately, it is at full capacity. So you would have to wait if somebody maybe removes some funds, and then you would have the option to add some, which I do think might increase your chances of receiving a good airdrop. But if not, just maybe focus into trading, taking some position, maybe using also the options trading, and then this one right here for Jupiter and also Blast. But obviously making sure that you're being that you don't go too crazy with the leverage. Then let's go ahead and do something just for fun. So currently the market cap for Ribbon Finance is $300 million. If we take something like that, let's go ahead and just add a little bit more just for fun. Let's say $400 million and say maybe 16%. And we divide that into 28,000 people, which, by the way, most likely not all of them are going to be receiving an airdrop, because it might be that someone deposited maybe $20, they took like a small trade and never used it before. So most likely we can even remove like 25% of that amount. Let's just go with it. That is around 2.2K in airdrop. Again, it might be more, it might be less, but I'm just using this calculation to say, okay, if we have $400 in market cap, 16% goes into airdrop, and all of us will receive the same amount, which obviously doesn't work like that. We might receive 2.2K in airdrop, which is not bad at all. So our goal is just to add as much volume as possible. So hopefully we can receive a even bigger airdrop than that. Nothing else for me. A lot of people actually faded Ribbon Finance, me included, and the airdrop was just massive. I do remember it was around 5 to 10K, so hopefully they can replicate something like that. And just from the metric, guys, 28,000 users is nothing from a project that already got $300 million in market cap. You guys can see just the volume is at $2.5 billion. So this is a pretty good project. But unfortunately, there is not a lot of people using it, most likely because they don't know about the project. So just like Jito, Jito, the airdrop was massive because only 10,000 people or less than 10,000 people received the airdrop. So just like this, if they replicate something like that and the number of unique traders maybe goes to 30,000, 35,000 by January, February, and they remove like 25% of it and we go to 30K, then dude, the airdrop might be massive. So hopefully this was helpful enough. I do think it is pretty simple, but if you have any questions, any doubts, just let me know in the comment section, and let me know also how much money do you think we might make from this airdrop. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care.